He says he deserves to be released early from prison. Today, a man convicted of manslaughter in the 2010 death of a Lexington police officer made his case for parole. Glenn Doneghy testified this morning during his parole hearing at a prison in Elliott County. It came a day after Officer Brian Derman's family pleaded with the board to keep Doneghy in prison. As Hillary Thornton tells us, it didn't take long for the parole board to make a decision.
Glenn Doneghy spent about 45 minutes in video conference with the state parole board from inside of the Little Sandy Correctional Complex, where he is one of about 1,000 prisoners.
When I was arrested, I was associated with an accident that had occurred in the city of Lexington. I think it was around Limestone, they claimed. But as far as going into
let's stop here.
Right.
You know what we're asking about.
Convicted of second-degree manslaughter in the hit-and-run death of Lexington police officer Brian Derman.
I have an appeal in right now, so my 14th Amendment right says that I have equal rights and protection of the law, which means that I cannot or should not speak on anything that might later incriminate me.
Due to that appeal, the death of Officer Brian Derman was not talked about. Instead, the hearing focusing on Glenn Doneghy's past history and the time he spent here in prison.
Over 39 years of small town Lexington, I've come into contact with the law a few times.
Discussing his criminal record that includes several drug-related offenses and assaults.
It's bad choices. Plain and simple, bad choices.
The convicted killer then explaining various programs and classes completed while behind bars.
Pretty much try to learn all that I could while I was here, while I've been here.
Parole board members discussing the case for about 10 minutes before denying Doneghy's early release, citing his record and seriousness of the offense in which a life Officer Brian Derman was taken. In Elliott County, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
Doneghy will be eligible for parole again in 2 years. He has less than 7 years left to serve out on his sentence. In a statement, Officer Derman's widow, Brandy, called Doneghy a danger to society. She also said, quote, "We fight every 2 years to ensure that the community my husband gave his life to protect stays safe. That is what Brian would have wanted," end quote.